US deploys Green Berets to defeat ISIS-linked insurgents accused of beheading children on a new front in South Africa.
This post received a score of 4,500, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Terrorists. Your game is through. 'Cause now you have to answer to
America.
Fuck yeah.
Coming to save the motherfucking day.
Lol, the US is like Schrodinger's cat. Everyone thinks they should both do something, and not do anything, for any given scenario at the same time.
Like Bashar al-Assad's gas attacks on citizens.
Ugh, the wording on this title is just fucking terrible. South Africa is a country, which is different from Mozambique, where these ISIS terrorists operate, which is also located in southern Africa. Two very different things, but people won't know or care about the difference. South Africa is a country, North Africa, West Africa and East Africa are not. If you want to refer to the region and not the country, use Southern Africa. Final point, the terrorists operate mainly in northern Mozambique, which is much closer to East Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, etc. than it is to South Africa.
I copied it from the Yahoo article. They had a typo which is since fixed, but this sub or Reddit does not allow me to edit this post's title. See.
It was at this point they knew they fucked up.
ISIS only rose to power after the US started pulling troops out of the Middle East because the Taliban was deemed no longer a threat. People might not like it, but there will be an endless cycle of US steps in to squash this shit, eventually gets publicly pressured to pull forces out, new extremist party starts gaining power that's even worse than the last, the UN, NATO are useless in policing the globe, and the US is forced to increase presence in the Middle East. Everyone's fine letting us be the bad guys for stepping in when necessary, so why would they do anything about it?
You conveniently forgot the step before that, when Americans go somewhere to fuck shit up, cause a power vacuum, and create the conditions for groups like ISIS to flourish.
Ah yes, like when we funded Osama bin Laden to fight Russian forces that were doing far more nefarious shit in Afghanistan than we ever have. We're not the only superpower that will meddle in smaller nations' affairs, and I know we're an easy target to bash, but leaving China or Russia to fill that vacuum is a far worse outcome for the world. Killing brown people for oil is a much more catchy headline than walking through very complicated geopolitics.
For those who don't know, Green Berets are what is otherwise referred to as special forces. They aren't a combat force, though they are more than capable. Their function is to train locals to do the fighting. The idea is that you can deploy 12 men into a region and they'll turn into thousands.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.